Ladies and gentlemen, a little over 6 weeks ago, we started on a journey.
And today, we begin to build from the foundation as our World Championship Tournament commences.
We started to lay down a foundation where we could create a better world for the promo artists of tomorrow. And sure, in the beginning, there was uncertainty. There was doubt. But I'm proud to say that in 6 short weeks, the men and women that are superstars here in the foundation have proven time and time again that they stand behind that mission statement 100%. They have proven time and time again that they are some of the best promo artists in all of the promoverse. And I want to thank them. I want to thank them for believing in me. I want to thank them for believing in the foundation. And I want to thank them for becoming my family. All of your hard work, all of your dedication has led to this moment. All of the fans out there who have supported the foundation, have supported me, has led to this moment.
Yeah, AJ Storm, the best of the best, better than the rest, and I am Foundation.
I am Foundation.
I am Foundation.
I am your humble storyteller, and I am Foundation.
I may spend my days at a Verizon store in Podunk, Central Wisconsin, but the Army of One is and always has been the Foundation.
I am the chosen's wayward wanderer, and I am Foundation.
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 I am Foundation. Wait, isn't Foundation just a group of people? It's not just confined as one entity? Wait, lots of us?
I am the Foundation.
I am 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 Foundation.
My name is the motherfucking Young Gun. I'm the last shooter left in promo wrestling today, and I am your Foundation World Heavyweight Champion and also the greatest champion.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your fever dream, can't you see, getting closer. Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher and the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go where it's covering all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night? Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop
everybody, it is the biggest event of the promo year. Welcome to Foundation Starting Point 2024. We have got 6 big matchups for you, loads of action, headlined by Hell in a Cell, Hollywood Haywood against the Army of One, and then tomorrow we got a whole nother round for you. We're gonna start things off hot, blowing off lots of steam, a matchup that is 6 months in the making, a good old-fashioned unification match as the WGP and Foundation Tag Team Champions collide. Let's open things up. Well, the Chosen taking on Night Kings.
Black Wrestling Order. Better than.
Alright, let me put my gloves on, got my scrubs on. Dr. Night Kings to the rescue. Doc Bones, you ready, man? We don't have much time here.
Yep, let's get to work. What we got?
Man, what? Where's your scrubs and stuff at, man? You don't look ready to work. What's going on?
Oh, I forgot. My bad. It was either show up on time or spend all my time looking. Which one would you prefer?
Okay, whatever, fine. Do you at least have your equipment and everything, man? We gotta get to work.
You heard what James Ellsworth said. All a man needs is 2 hands.
Bruh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Alright, whatever. Look, we gotta save lives, bro. Without no bodies, there's no foundation. And without no foundation, we can't be all the tag team champions. So we gotta get to work, man.
You right. So, Bobby, who's the bodies?
Okay, this one right here we have is Jason Rydian. He's suffering from lack of concepts, his flow is weak, and he has no originality.
Wait, haven't I seen this guy before?
Yeah, he's been here under early aliases before. You would think that somebody that has enough time to flesh out all of these aliases would at least have the time to flesh them out and make them entertaining, but all of them are all one-dimensional in their own right somehow. So, alas, here we are.
And this one has to be the worst one of them all. He lacks so much in standard promo ability that he just comes off as just another guy. You gotta put some feeling into what you say and work at it every day. You gotta not be cliche. You gotta stand out like Andre 3K. You gotta...
Wait. Hold up, boss. I think we're losing him. Fuck, he's gone. Well, when you're in that bad of a condition as a promo artist, there's no saving you anyway. You can't be that bad and expect us to be able to breathe life into you. So, to the heavens he goes. Well, another day, another dollar. Bring in the next one, Bones. What we got going on here?
Man, I don't know about this one. He has no confidence in his words. His metaphors are corny. He lacks respect for where he came from.
Okay. Tyler Drummond, I already know who you're talking about. He's definitely been in this office before. Okay, so respect is in the heart, so that's where I'm gonna start.
Now, you know we got a lot of heart patients that don't make it, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And Tyler is the worst one. It's not just because he's fat from pumping all the blood through those clogged arteries, but he has always lost so much respect and love for the place that gave him his entire love in the first place. He left the BWO. He stopped caring about us, even though we cared about him so much that we carried his fat ass as hard as that shit was. Can you imagine motherfuckers carrying Tyler? We carried him, we gave him confidence, and yet he's somehow trying to wait to lose all of that. He lost his love and respect for the game and decided it was better to go to the predominantly white promo leagues.
Okay, Bones, calm down. We're somewhere else right now. And besides, he's gotten so much better with that over time. But his robotic tone suggests that he still lacks that confidence in what he's saying. I mean, how can I take you seriously when you sound like Alexa underwent a sex change? Like, seriously, you sound like a History Channel narrator. I mean, come on, man. You come to my office time after time after time, and you wonder why you continue to die on my table. Well, shit, that's part of the reason why. When I talk my shit, the hood feels it. When I talk my shit, the people resonate with it. When I talk my...
Okay, Bobby, that's enough. He's gone.
Fuck! It's been a long day, damn it. What can we do now? Ooh, I have an idea. You see, they lack all of that stuff individually, but what if we still try to save them as a tag team? Because you see, they could play off of each other's strengths and hide all those weaknesses, right?
Well, that sounds good in theory, but you forgot the one thing they both lack: style and entertainment and flow and rhythm and charisma. They have no heart. They are brain dead. They are lifeless in general. Like, we came into this trying to save something that had no life in the first place. How do you kill that which has no life, but also how do you save that which has no life? You see, for the entire promo verse, the only way for us to save Foundation is to let them die. The only way to save Foundation is that now that we've seen the cancer, we've got to cut it off. And unfortunately, we're going to have to amputate these motherfuckers. They already dead.
Wait, hold on, Bones. I got a little bit more to say. Those bodies may be dead, but like you said, the Foundation Tag Team Division is now alive. We've saved the division because, let's be quite frank, when's the last time you seen those guys in action? When was the last time you seen those guys even defend those tag team belts? The tag division was dead while those chosen motherfuckers were chosen to lead the tag team division, and they failed. They fucking failed. The Night Kings are here not only to save this division, but to save you motherfuckers in Foundation. You're fucking welcome. Next body, please.
And we start the whole gosh darn show on night one. You two versus the Chosen. Tag team unification match. Do your jobs. Hold on to those belts. And we'll continue to do ours. How we look at them all the way back when the Chosen called their shots. And do you want to know why?
Because to be the best, you have to beat the absolute best.
And Night Kings, you are the best. You are the epitome of greatness in this tag division. There's no denying that. But don't ever forget who you're up against tonight.
Because the Chosen will never go down without a fight.
Now, Bobby, Bones, I've had beef with both of you throughout the years, but I want to focus in on one man, Bobby Miller, the man I cannot beat. I left BWO to get away from you, and here you are in Foundation doing what you do best, dominating. But somewhere between then and now, my balls dropped, and I realized the great and powerful Bobby Miller was no better than the great and powerful Oz. A tough exterior, but no more than mortal man underneath. You've never been perfect, Bobby, and that's where I can get you because me, I am perfect tonight. I'm shooting from the hip, and I'm not stopping until I unload the entire clip.
You know, I don't even think Bones is taking this match seriously. Since he became the Foundation champion, it's all been about Trent. We haven't even been on his flipping radar. We call you out? Fuck you, Trent. I've been spying on you, doing reconnaissance. Fuck you, Trent. It's all been Trent. Seriously, you make Help Attacky's crush on Hey Arnold seem like a Skull Girl crush. We have the actual tag team title belts. What do we have to do to get on your radar? You know, hold this. Do we have your attention now? Oh, by the way, Bones, I booked you and Trent a honeymoon suite at the Albertson Inn.
Bones, don't think I've forgotten about you because, man, honestly, I feel a little bad about what I did. And what did I do exactly? I gave you the motivation to wander away from the BWO in an attempt to get over in other places. You know what? Actually, fuck me. You owe me a thank you. That's right. Without my ass beating you from pillar to post over in the BWO and telling you that you couldn't get over anywhere else. Then and only then did you pull up them big boy panties, wipe those tears, and go beat acceptance into the masses. We've all seen you call yourself God, but how tough can you really be to beat if I'm the source of your power and Haywood is your daddy?
Ah, the gloves come off tonight. I see, it's just like that.
Ho ho ho! Jason, it is like that. So tell these people why Bobby, the Iceman Miller, is nothing but a fucking fraud.
The Iceman is but a mask. The real Iceman is a guy named Bobby Miller. He's from Arkansas. He has a family, a job, a life. But when the camera comes on, you're not just Bobby from Arkansas. No, you're the Iceman, fire shooting out of every orifice, able to decimate the best promo artists. But if we're to find you, Iceman, outside of this promo world, you'd just be Bobby. No fire, no smoke. You couldn't back up what we see because you are a farce. Me and the Army of One, whether the camera's on or off, we are legit.
Look at these silly ass fools. And these were your PUA tag team champions?
Let's not go there. Let's treat the PUA like Bruno and not talk about it.
Good point. No reason for Purge to be catching any strays tonight. The Chosen has been your Foundation tag team champions for about a half a year. And you know what? We don't plan on relinquishing these titles anytime soon. If you thought the first 6 months was dominant, wait until you see what happens once we unify the Foundation and WGP tag team titles. We have a draft on the horizon, and we all know that spells the end of Chosen. But in its ashes, one thing will remain, and that's Jason Ridian and myself continuing to lord over the tag team division.
This tonight, this wasn't a fight.
It was a war.
They say wars rarely have winners.
But you tonight out there, hi there in promo land, you guys are the real winners tonight because you guys got to witness the greatest tag team battle in the history of promo. And that's no cap. So what do you think, Jason? Clip empty?
Clip empty.
Oh, shit. I forgot something earlier. You know earlier when I was talking about how all them out there, the promo people, how they all win because they watched this match tonight?
You mean literally 2 lines ago?
Yeah, I lied. There's 2 winners tonight.
2?
Yeah, the crowd, of course. And well, us.
Two champions enter, one team emerges. The Chosen are now the unified tag team champions, handing the Night Kings their first known loss. And folks, if you've been paying attention to the fine print over the past several months, you know they've been running a cash prize tournament. Well, tonight at Starting Point, it's going to be the finals. We are going to find a winner. Let's get you now to the finals of the fine print tournament as Buckshot takes on the Vagabond.
What happens to your body when you start to try to fight pain? It eats you alive. It makes you want to give up every single time you step out of it. You want to be that entity. You want to be that person. You want to be the guy that everyone turns around and says to them, he's a scary dude. He can't feel pain. And that's what you are to me, Vagabond. Someone that doesn't feel pain. But I know deep down you're dying inside. Deep down in that psychological mind of yours, you will never be the last one standing. Because you are in this constant fight within yourself. And you hide it, you shadow it. You don't let that out because you know if it did, it made you look weak. See me, I can pull my heart on my sleeve and I can tell you who the fuck I am. I can tell you that I've gone through trials and tribulations so many times that it's made me weak. But when I see someone like you, Vagabond, I don't feel weak. I don't feel scared anymore. Because you used to be this entity that was basically my own psyche. Basically turning to me and going, you're a failure. Buckshot, you're a failure. Tyler, you're an absolute failure in this world.
Never mind all the ice cubes on his wrist, wearing a big body. Live by the gun, get body during selling time, and that's it. It was hella times where I failed when I had to double back from them L's.
I'm a true entity. Just fuck around and find out. Because everyone doubted me. Everyone went, nah, Buckshot ain't gonna fucking get any further. He's not gonna get through the people that have been put in front of him. I did. I put people down, Vagabond. I made sure for a fact that it was going to be me and you, and I was going to make it a fucking dogfight. I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down without anything left. I am going to be the winner here. I'm going to turn this tournament into my own legacy. Because quite frankly, my legacy is starting to die, isn't it? My legacy is going down the toilet because I keep losing championships. I keep losing big matches. I keep losing myself. But Vagabond, I'm not losing this. I'm not losing to you because I have come too far. I have gone through this far enough and I need it. I need it more than I need breath. I need it more than I need blood in my veins. To feel something. Because I'm starting to lose that pain. I'm starting to lose my self-doubt because of this tournament. And if I lose now, I'm a fucking failure. There's no prize for runner-ups, are there? There's no prizes for participating, is there? No. There is only one thing and one thing only. That's $100. $100 to change my life around. $100 to make me look like I'm the best damn promo artist in the fucking world. And you know what? I am. I'm a bullet in this game. I'm a fucking nigga that will come out here and tell you who you are. And Vagabond, you are not someone that is having this pain inside of you burst out of you full of emotion. No, because you hide it behind those eyes. Your eyes behind you, you can see through your eyes, and what is behind it is a scared little boy trying to get through this pain, trying to get through the demon that is inside him, because he knows once that demon takes over, there is no going back. The demon of self-doubt, the demon of failure is going to take you over, Vagabond, because it's been doing it to me for years. And you know what? This tournament is a proof to say that I will never let that demon out again. This tournament is to say that the demon will be slain. And you are that demon, Vagabond. You're the demon of my self-doubt. You are the demon of my failure. You are the one person that I wanted to face here in the finals because I needed to prove something to you. And what I needed to prove, Vagabond, is I am better than you in every single way. I am the one true constant in this promo fucking game. And you know what? It's not just a bullet, Vagabond, no. This is a sword ripping your head off, taking you off and putting you on my mantelpiece like a fucking trophy.
Here we are in the finals of the fuck around and find out tournament. Rambola sure fucked around and found out, didn't he? And I'm facing Bucky, who made it. Congratulations, buddy. You made it. Only to lose. Because you're not beating me here, you're not getting that $100. The only thing you're going to do is turn that camera, whether it's outside of your shitty garage, whether it's outside of your shitty room, whether it's outside of your mom's basement. You're going to choke on screen against me just like you always do, because the pressure that I bear down upon thee is like an anvil. It's like you're inside a hyperbolic time chamber. And it's at 500 G's worth of gravity. That's more than you'll ever be able to withstand. That's what my pressure is like. Because Bucky, what are you going to do here besides, I need that $100. Really I do. Please sir, may I have some more? Me, cool, calm, collected, cold-blooded, calculated, vicious, ruthless, a cold-blooded fucking killer. Down to my core. Cause I don't give a fuck what Buckshot wants. He ain't getting shit. I mean, first of all, you joined the Golden Pillars in the BWO like the bitch that you are. You were still in the same position when you were in Mayhem. A bottom, broke back, baby back bitch. Taking back shot after back shot after back shot. And then getting on camera, angry at the world, when you should look in the fucking mirror instead of being angry at the world. Take some fucking accountability, Bucky. And realize that you just don't have it in you like you think you do. You ain't got that dog. Your dog ain't as vicious as mine, because your bark is worse than its bite. Where my bite and my bark are equal. Pick your fucking poison, Buckshot. Because my words are gonna seep through your veins, get into your blood, poison you from the inside out, infecting you, rotting you like a cancer. But you'll never know it, because all I gotta do is take my fingers with strings attached to them, weave around, make you dance like the little puppet marionette bitch that you are. Because I control you, I control the narrative, I'm inside your head, I'm the chess player, I'm the master puppeteer in this bitch, I'm the master manipulator in this motherfucker. While you, Bucky, you're none of these things. You're nothing compared to me. I am him! You're just little Buckshot. Poor little Buckshot. The little boy who thought he could. The little boy who thought he's gonna come in here and turn this into a dog fight. No, bitch. I'm picking up my lead pipe and beating the fuck out of you like you were a dog. And then I'm gonna drag your sorry, pitiful ass out back in the shadow realm where you're begging me, begging for your fucking life, begging me for mercy. And then I take my gun, hold it real nice to your head, say target, set, bang! Down goes Buckshot. And that $100 is mine. Fuck you, Buckshot.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
Big congratulations to Vagabond. You are the winner of the $100 prize, which probably has half the buying power as it did when this tournament first started. Folks, you might have remembered one time ago we had Soulstar calling out Rika wildly for a special Friday night confrontation, and now we've got a rematch of sorts, but neither of these guys has come alone. Of course, SoulStorm, the team of AJ Storm and Soulstar, have come together to face Rika Wildly and his tag team partner, the newly inducted Hall of Famer Landfill, known as 200 collectively. The stipulation at hand here, loser goes through a table. Let's take you to the next tag match.
Yeah, we coming now.
What happens when two washed-up superstars come back for a run to re-elevate their career, to hopefully make themselves the talking point and put the spotlight on themselves like the selfish pricks they are? Well, you get Rika and you get Landfill. And honestly, that's just a bunch of shit. See, SoulStorm, we always bring something new to the table. There's nothing ever that we do twice because we have the creative mindset of greatness and we constantly prove why we belong here. But you two, you're kind of like Viagra. Once you come off of it, there's not much more entertaining or anything more interesting that you can do. You're more like a used condom, used and abused, and also like a STD-filled futon. But I digress. See, I have a tag team partner, and I think he'd like to say something. Tag.
100% right, AJ. You know, see, we have more weapons at our disposal. Now we can use batty, sledgy, any weapons we see fit to whoop your asses with tonight. Beat you to a bloody pulp. And so you two are not a tag team. No, you're not. You're not. But somehow you think you're going to coexist like me and AJ. Look, it says, blood is thicker than wood because me and AJ Storm, we're not a tag team. We are a brotherhood. We stick together. When one of us goes down, we both go down. When one of us succeeds, we both succeed. And our success is going to start. It's going to pick up here tonight at the starting point. This is the starting point, as you can say, of SoulStorm. And we're going to send you, Rika, while packing back to the Ringling Brothers Circus. Because you're a Ringling, maybe not, because you're a Ringling Brothers reject. Then we have Landfill, send his career packing back to the Landfill. Spoiler alert, Landfill. You know why you're no longer here? Because you're no longer needed. Huh? You're no longer needed here. You're done. You're finished. You're irrelevant. Me and AJ Storm are the relevancy here. That's why we're going to win Tag Team of the Year, because we are relevant. Unlike the sorry sacks of crap you two are. You know what, AJ? Playing them. Tag.
Now this is a tables match, and as you two are unimaginative and uncreative, you only use one bit of your skill set, and that is this. Incapable of telling anything so captivating that you're gonna win. See, for me and Soulstar, this is just another stepping stone to prove why we are everything that we say we are, and that's why we're the best. Better than everybody else, because we do everything every time, and whether we win or lose, we look amazing doing it. Because that is what we do. You don't get that from anybody else. You don't see that from everybody else. Everybody whines, bitches, and complains when they lose. SoulStorm, we take it on the chin like a man, and we keep moving. You smell that? Soulstar, get the tables.
Testify. Preach, brother AJ, preach. It wasn't off me. We wasn't going to bring the hardware. We wasn't going to bring the tables. When AJ says get the tables, you get the tables. What's up? Man, you know, we're ready. We are focused. Because speaking of testify, like it says in Romans 8:31, if our God is for us, who can be against us? And like it says in Philippians 4:13, that we can do all things through Christ, who strengthens us. Thy rod, thy staff, thy comfort me. We are ready. We have what it takes. This is our starting point. This is the starting point for SoulStorm. To beat both Jar's asses to bloody Pope, and then whip you two across the ropes and hit you with that verdict right to the table and put your ass to the table. It ain't gonna be us tonight that's gonna go through the table. It's the two of you who are gonna go through the table. Send you both packing back to the Ringling Brothers rejects where you two belong. And it's our time to shine. Our moment. Our destiny. Our prophecy. And it continues on tonight. And the two of you are gonna step up to SoulStorm. Get your ass put to a table. Because y'all realize you fucked around and
well, here we are. Tonight is the night that we've all been waiting for. The Foundation starting point.
And it is only fitting that I be here, being the one that started it all. I was the first hype. I was the first match. I was the first champion here.
And I know you didn't want to come out here and risk being put through a table, but I'm here to tell you that because me and Landfill have taken it upon ourselves to show up on screen and show you exactly what it means to be real promo artists, that your inevitable fate is already set in stone.
And it is ever so fitting that me and my partner, the combination of us making Too Hungry, because we were the ones who put this place on the map for all of you to enjoy, so you're welcome.
Me and Landfill, the team of Too Hungry, have went against little punks like you and set them in their place time and time again.
Let's cut all the pleasantries. We are here to cut the throats of SoulStorm. I have sat back and listened to the bullcrap spew out the vile mouths for way too long. Y'all want to try to make a name for yourselves talking about legends like me and Rika Wildly.
We have burned down careers like yours in our past, and there's nothing that's going to happen tonight to change what is ultimately going to happen to you two.
Foundation, I do hope that Soulstar and AJ Storm's medical bills and insurance is paid up and ready, because they're going to need it by the end of this match. We're going to separate the men from the boys, and by the looks of it, we're staring down the boys, because the true men, the true legends, the icons of this industry are across the screens from you now.
So come out on screen, bring your best, say all the things that you can say, because I promise you this, they've all been said twice before. We didn't get the name Too Hungry by not chopping up little pipsqueaks like you and making sure that you are ultimately left out to starve.
Because at the end of this match, y'all will go crashing through tables. This is a tables match, ain't it? Y'all better uphold by what we say. By the end of this match, by the end of this show, by tomorrow, you better be ready to go crushing through a table.
Falling way down.
Because if you don't, it will prove that you're just a scared chump that we already believe that you are.
No matter what you say, no matter what kind of stunts you gotta pull, the fact that you even step on screen tonight says a lot about your character.
Because, you know, we could have just went on living life and never have met up. But no, you had to keep running your mouth and thinking that you can just stay underneath the radar.
I promise you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn so much from me and Landfill that maybe, just maybe, when you finally pick each other up off the floor, that you'll take a little lesson or two, rethink your entire career, and come back with a little more smarts about you.
And, oh man, it's ever so funny that ever since we fully explained the terms of the stipulation that you wanted, y'all have been ever so quiet. Rika, it seems like they're scared.
We are two legends here in the promo game. You can say all you want to, that you've done this, that, and the other. But the fact of the matter is you will never, ever compare to the things that me and Landfill have done right here tonight.
SoulStorm, they say that ignorance is bliss. But I would hope, I truly hope by now that y'all realized that y'all didn't stand a chance from the jump. The facts of life is that y'all just don't have it. Y'all don't have it in y'all. Never have, maybe never will. But I can only hope and pray that by the end of this, when y'all are crumbling in defeat by the hands of Too Hungry, that y'all can sit back after y'all put yourselves crashing through tables for everybody to see. Oh, I can't wait to see that. But after that, y'all can sit back, lick y'all's wounds, take notes, and learn from this beating that y'all took tonight, this verbal lashing, give to you all compliments of Rika Wildly and Landfill.
This is not a lesson for you two. This is not a match where I want to end your career, no. This is just to make sure
that y'all would realize that y'all didn't have it. That y'all didn't have that hunger. That hunger. What is the hunger, you say? The hunger is the drive, the desire, the passion, the determination, the skill set, that verbal domination. We just want y'all to come out a better tag team.
in the tag team division, in the singles division,
a better promo artist at the end of the night.
That by the time it all is said and done, that you two understand that you're nothing but a feast sitting at the table of us two.
There's only so many times you can poke the bear before the bear finally lashes out.
Because we've said it once, and we'll say it 100 more times. Forever and always will be too hungry.
Not because of that, it's not because of money. Works in my blood and I kill cause I'm hungry. I kill cause I'm hungry.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you're getting knocked down, you gotta get back up.
People can remember this match for generations to come.
Remember this match for generations to come.
Remember this
match for
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you're getting knocked down, you gotta get back up. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you're getting knocked down, you gotta get back up. I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I know enough to know. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Through a table, and why not on the grandest stage of them.
You saw the match, you saw the aftermath, and I'm sure Soulstar would love to go back in time and change his choices. But coming up next, folks, we're moving right along here. You've seen on the Foundation social media pages that the unlikeliest of events occurred when Trevor Robinson came onto the screen and made a challenge, calling himself the 11th Commandment. He will be taking on someone who has not competed in many months here in Foundation. Let's get to Trevor Robinson taking on The Purge here at Starting Point 2024.
Well, Purge. I didn't expect to see you here. Honestly surprised and very impressed. You must be some kind of a man after all. Let me tell you what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man who lacks awareness. The kind of man with no self-preservation and no hair. The kind of man who will walk into a lion's den just to prove that he's brave enough to die. Because this isn't a battle that you signed up for, Purge. No, this is a slaughter. I wasn't looking for a fight when I called your name. The Foundation is an elite club where the top tier talent all come to perform. It's a club that I want to be in. And I'm not prepared to sit on the bench and wait my turn. The thing about elite clubs though, and you know this, if you ever touch grass, you need a little lady on your arm. Get in and keep ratio. And everyone here was already spoken for, so I had to go and dig up my own gutter trash skank just to get an invite. And you, all it took was the slightest little push to get you to come crawling out of your spider hole like Gollum on a bad day, ready and willing to be my sacrifice. The only problem now is, just like all the gutter trash skanks out there, you're ran through, Purge. I'd love to come out here and call you a 3'4" sexless mama's boy man-child with an accent that we can't understand and a name that is so hilariously disproportionate to the threat that you actually serve, but it's all been done before, so I think I'm going to use my time instead to do what I came here to do in the first place and formally introduce myself. I am the 11th commandment, crafted by the promo gods themselves, and once referred to in a former life affectionately as the best. Plain and simple. And it's true. I am better than you at everything, even your own promos. See, I'll step in front of this camera in the weeks, days, months, years to come, and I will craft a glorious web of words so delicately painted with my fine brush until suddenly I will grab that web, pull it, and constrict you until you can't breathe. And I'm gonna do it to every single one of you one day. Even though the Foundation is an elite club. The toughest and most talented roster that I have ever found myself a part of. Which must be why Purge was AWOL when I came here. See, Purge is not only lame enough that he can't sit with the cool kids, he's not even high enough to sit with the nerds. No, Purge is so far down, he's the kid whose mom signs up to chaperone every single field trip in elementary school because she just has to see her little schmookums every single day. And he will not only be excited that his mom is chaperoning every social event he could ever be at, but proud and ready for everyone else to be watched over by his mother as well. I bet Purge would go so far as to bring his mom to the promo leagues if he could. Oh, wait. See, Purge, I'm sorry that this had to be you. It's not your fault. It's just anytime I see a sleeping bear, I can't help but to poke it. Actually, on second thought, it might be just as much your fault as mine because you're the one who decided to wake up. Next time that you're given the choice between hibernating in your cave as a sleeping bear and being a man, choose the bear.
Embrace Princess and also, so it's me, the one, the only, the best. We need you embrace the vision. Be strong and embrace the vision for a better tomorrow.
Pissheads and assholes of Foundation! Yes, it is me once again. You don't get satisfied after all. The one, the only, the Purge. At your service, as usual. This week...
Well, what kind of fun would it be if we just had matches go on as scheduled? Of course, the Purge, mysteriously taken out by somebody. Hopefully, we can get some color on the situation. But right now, the clock is ticking. We got to keep moving. You'll know that El Guapo and the recently crowned FTW champion Elijah McFly have been battling back and forth right now at a dead heat. Here's your rubber match. Here on the Specialist of Shows, we take you to El Guapo versus Elijah McFly.
Monsters are living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said, we've become the walking dead. Won't stop till
See, now that we're finally in starting point, now that we're finally in the third chapter for the story of Elijah McFly versus El Guapo, we can just end this story before it even has a starting point. Before it even continues, El Guapo, because you know it as much as we all know it. You are nothing more than a failure, El Guapo. You have no one to blame but yourself for your own failures. You are just standing there talking all your shit, right? And then within the light changes, the spotlight changes on Elijah McFly, the FTW World Champion. And here you are, standing, no championship. Nothing to hold the legacy for El Guapo. Meanwhile, the Dark Horse is running through the promo universe and making a statement, making something for himself. When I became the first man to make history, the first man that is a non-FTW competitor to ever win this championship. What is the first thing you have done, El Guapo, huh? You haven't done jack shit. You haven't done anything to accomplish a goal. You haven't done anything to show that you are who you say you are. I have it all. I have the whole world in the palm of my hands, El Guapo. Meanwhile, you continue to fail by 1 point. I have been running through this universe like a workhorse. Everyone believes in Elijah McFly. Everyone wants to continue to sing the song. But everyone is watching Elijah McFly now that he is the FTW champion. But what do you continue to do, El Guapo? Continue to blame me. Continue to think that this is my biggest match. No, this is the biggest match for you. Because you are going to be the one that is the victim. You are going to be the one that is trapped in my personal reality, El Guapo. And then, at the end of the night, you won't see sunshine and rainbows. You won't hear the glorious Mexican music. You won't hear everything be so beautiful. Because Elijah McFly has just darkened your story. And there's nothing that you can do about it, El Guapo. Because all you continue to be is El Loser.
I used to think Elijah McFly was a bum. Hell, I still think you're a bum. See, what you need to understand is that you are very, very lucky of the success and the career that you have held for the last few moments. You need to understand and thank everybody for how far you have come. Because what I don't understand is how you turn memes, how you turned a stupid song that was supposed to be downgrading into something positive. You rode this wave for a couple of months, and I gotta hand it to you. It has been one of the most exciting kind of Daniel Bryan moments that I've seen in the promoverse. But see, that ride has to end someday, because you have to eventually come down to reality. To know that the people that you beat is nothing in comparison to somebody who has to close the book on your ass. See, what you need to understand, McFly, is you had got so freaking lucky with what's been going on. You right now are the FTW champion. But how the hell do you show it by just beating Dash Mars by 1 fucking point? Boy, how the tables turn, doesn't it? You know, we all believed in you at one point. But hell, it has to stop, because you need to understand that you're nothing but a lackluster person that belongs in the mid-card, and stay there. You see, right now, today, this very second, I'm just going to Liv Morgan you and take everything that you love away from you. And that is the stardom. That is all the attention, all the attraction. While you are over here sitting on dumb luck, I'm over here trying to get back to my groove. Go back to being a champion everywhere I go. And it starts with closing this chapter in our career, closing this chapter in our rivalry. Make this seem as is a baptism. Because right now, I'm going to dunk you and drown you in your own sorrows. Because after tonight, you will be on that little decline that you should have been a long time ago. It just was inevitable. It just happened when it happened. It was supposed to be you as a bottom feeder. You as the one fighting each and everybody in the bottom and struggling to get a crumb. Because I am on top of the world. And I will be on top of the world. I'm going to end 2024 the same way I promised I would. And you are just a roadblock. You are just a mistake that has been put my way that I had to rectify. You are a person that needs to be behind me. You're one of my demons. I need to exercise this match and make sure that I put you down for good, because you need to know your place. Your place that you are now is ruining the spectrum. Where you are right now, you're destroying the whole promoverse, because you belong way behind me. I don't even understand why this should be a match. I don't even understand why we are anticipating such match with a person like you, McFly. I believe in McFly. I believe McFly should be squashed below my boots. You have been bodied by Wapple. Next.
Oh man, what a show, and so many talents that I could pick for my number one pick. You know, WGP is truly the superior brand of the promoverse. All right.
Hey, Hunter, you ain't expect to see me?
His blood is on his hands.
Once you go back, it's no more turning back on her. Now it's the elevator's time. Let's get elevated.
Freaking spade. Oh, man. Oh. Ow. Dang. Ow.
All right, folks, let's unpack the load here. El Guapo, the victor this evening, and it looks like WGP GM Hunter Matthews is on the receiving end of an elevated beatdown. These guys are on a spree now, and I think this makes number 3. We've got to get these guys in check. I don't know when and how, but something needs to be done. But right now, it's time for our main event, the featured attraction of the evening, former best friends turned bitter enemies. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for Hollywood Haywood versus the Army of One. It's Hell in a Cell, and it's your main event.
You know, Haywood, I've been trying to figure out why you're calling yourself a god lately, and I think it has to be some kind of acronym, right? It only makes sense that you call yourself a god because you yourself are a guy on drugs. You have to be fucking high to think you have a chance against me tonight in this cell on your own, after everything you've done to me, after everything you've done to Chosen, after every punch, after every kick, insult. You know what? This doesn't feel right. Cut the music. This man has put me through hell. So if we're doing this, if we're actually doing this, then we're doing this right. I'm feeling better already. And now, to set the mood, Hova, if you wouldn't mind. Now, it's time to kill this motherfucker. Hollywood Haywood, you lazy ass piece of shit. You gonna be so damn bold to call yourself God? What makes you a god? Because you stay up until 2 a.m. gossiping like a hen? Moving chess pieces around and scheming behind everyone's back? That doesn't make you a god, that makes you a Stepford wife. Someone cover your bald ass head with a bob and call you Karen, fucking Randy Marsh from South Park looking ass. And I mean, maybe you really are a Karen because it seems like you use your powers to do the kind of shit a Karen would. Act better than everyone else. Give yourself advantages. Complain. I'm just surprised you haven't called the cops on any of the black guys in here yet.
911, what's your emergency?
Come on, it's starting point 3, and it's the biggest match of my life. Did you honestly think I was going to hold anything back after everything this man has gotten away with? The only possible path for the Army of One tonight is scorching the earth. He calls himself a god, and I suppose it fits he is a goofy, old diddler.
Wait. Did he just imply that Haywood is a sex offender?
Now, where would I have ever gotten that idea?
I love you so much. I love you so much. Nipple, nipple, nipple.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, and that's probably good for me, because if you've ever spent any time with Haywood, you realize he might be calling himself a god because he suffers from gonorrhea on dick.
Lindsay, look out.
It was us, man. You, me, Hodgson, Tony, us against the world. Entourage for life, and you took it, ripped it up, threw it out, and laughed in my face. How you can live with yourself on a daily basis is something medical textbooks should study, because you gave it all up. And for what? A couple of paper championships and the fake praise of people who are just using you to get ahead? You've always claimed to be one step ahead, But your overconfident, egotistical brain hasn't let you understand you are the marionette attached to the strings, and the BWO is just dancing your ass all over the stage. And that's where my moment of clarity came in. See, I went from being intimidated by you to feeling sorry for you, because it's always been this way. Approval, adoration, acceptance. The triple A of why you do what you do. It's pathetic, really. And all the while, you've been trying to be a god to an atheist. That's the real funny part. You're trying to lord over all the while I got Kanye's voice in my head saying, "What's God?" to a non-believer. Pathetic. The answer is pathetic. Pathetic. How damn frail you look. A house of cards praying the wind stays away. Well, Haywood, say hello to your hurricane.
Hey, Trevor Robinson. Yeah, that was a dog whistle.
So you go ahead, call yourself God, but don't get your panties bunched when I continue to laugh you off, because you are no God. Unless by God, you mean geriatric old douchebag. In which case, Haywood, yes. Yes, you are a god.
Good golly, Foundation, we are finally here at the main event of night one of Starting Point 2024. And this cell that you see that I am surrounded by, my opponent asked for because he wanted to prevent any outside interference. And I laughed and I chuckled because I knew deep down inside that he had just given me exactly what I wanted. You see now, army of one, nothing can stop me. No one can stop me from what I am about to say to you that is going to hurt you far worse than anything physical I have ever done to you. But I want the Promoverse to think long and hard about our history. I want them to think long and hard about when we walked out of the BWO and we started FTW. And when we got stuck to it by the man, I walked out and I started the Foundation, and I gave you a call and I said, brother, because that's what we were. I said, brother, come with me. Start something wonderful where we control it. But it was far easier to make me the scapegoat and say that I ruined FTW, wasn't it? How did that work out for you? Because it wasn't a year later that your ass was here in the Foundation, reforming the greatest faction of all time, Entourage, and we dominated yet again. And do you know why we dominated? It wasn't because of you. It was because of good golly me. Because I'm the one that people want to watch, and that eats your ass up inside, doesn't it? You'll never come out and say it, will you, Army of One? But deep down, that little boy, Tyler, he wants to be better than Hollywood Haywood. So what did he do? He said, you know what? Let's have a soft breakup of Entourage, and I'm gonna become this evil, spooky, pooky guy named the Conscriptor. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave your ass alone. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you fail. And then you talked about this golden hour where you were gonna start this faction, the Chosen, and it was gonna be greater than the Entourage ever could be, because deep down you knew that you just wanted to be better than Hollywood Haywood, the god he is. but you never came out and said it. But I knew it, and you knew it. And then you fast forward a couple of months later, and all of a sudden you won a singles match with Hollywood Haywood, and I beat your ass. And I offered you my hand in friendship, and you attacked me, and you put me out for a month. But I'm the bad guy, huh? So me and the BWO, we did what any good faction would do. We did what Entourage would have did. When you came back, we kicked your ass again and again and again. And your own faction mates thought so highly of you that they sacrificed your ass just to get a shot at a world championship that I, damn, created. How does that make you feel? You see, you've never succeeded at anything that you've ever started. The only time you've ever had a small ounce of success was when I made it possible for you to be the Destiny briefcase holder, and you became the shortest reigning world champion of all time. I mean, your title reign was shorter than the erection you probably got laying naked with this belt. And I didn't even charge you a goddamn cleaning bill for it. So don't come out here and act like I'm the damn bad guy. You know, deep down, that you will never be able to hold a mic to me. You know, deep down, that you would be nothing without me. And maybe I didn't create your ass, but I sure made your ass. And just like you quit everything else, Drew Coleman, don't draft this sorry son of a bitch, because after tonight, he's going to walk out of the promo game like he's walked out of the BWO, like he's walked out of Entourage, like he's walked out of The Chosen, and like he's walking out of here tonight, a goddamn loser.
Whew, man, what a match. Let's just get...
Put that damn mug down, A-List Alverson, because I told the world that your winner would be Hollywood Haywood, and I have done exactly what I said I was going to do. And Mr. A-List Alverson, I don't want you to worry about tomorrow, because as far as announcing goes, after watching this piss poor performance of announcing you've done tonight, you're fired, A-List. So tomorrow you can show up for day 2 of Starting Point, and yours truly will show you how it's really done, while DB Greatness whips your ass. So tune in tomorrow, Foundation, for day 2 of Starting Point with your host, Hollywood Haywood.